Have you ever wondered who a real estate developer is? Or have you ever wondered how do real estate developers really make their money? Well, that is what we shall be looking at in this particular video. You're welcome back to my free real estate investment course, and this is the third module in this video course, where we are currently talking about the three key players in the real estate industry, talking about the real estate investor, the real estate developer, and the real estate agent. In our previous video, we actually covered, holistically, who a real estate investor is, every single thing you need to know about being a real estate investor. But in this particular video, we shall be looking at who exactly is a real estate developer. Like I said earlier on, this is a full real estate investment course, right? So you want to do well to reach out to the previous videos before this current video, and also do well to stick around to the very last video in this video course, so that you would have a whole information of what we are discussing. So without further ado, let's jump right into what we have for today. So the topic for today is who is a real estate developer. It's as straightforward as it is on my system, right? A real estate developer is simply a professional. Underline that word, a professional, and the professional could be an individual or a company, right? So a real estate developer is a professional or a company who is involved in the process of developing real estate projects from inception to completion. And this includes the acquisition of land, building of structures, and managing the entire development process. Remember, a bricklayer is not a real estate developer. An engineer is not a real estate developer, because there are certain characteristics or some level of expertise and qualifications that you must attain before you could be considered as a real estate developer. So having known who a real estate developer is, then the next question is, how do real estate developers make money, right? Just like every other business or endeavors, we want to know exactly how a real estate developer makes money or makes profit out of his endeavor. Real estate developers actually make money through varieties of avenues, leveraging different aspects of development process to generate profit. In this particular video, we want to look at 5 ways through which real estate developers make money. There could be much more other ways, but in this video we just want to cover 5 most common ways a real estate developer generates money or makes profit. So number 1 is through sales of subdivided lands, right? So real estate developers often buy large expanses of land at a discounted price. They subdivide the land into smaller plots, which can then be sold individually at a higher value per plot, right? So that is the first way, the primary way real estate developer makes profit. When you buy 1 hectare or 10 hectare of land, you then subdivide it into 300 square meters or 500 square meters, and then that way you make good profit when you subdivide and resell to the end users, right? So that is the first way. So the second way is through construction process, right? Of course, you know that construction is a major business on its own, and you would agree with me that as a builder, if you're given a contract to build up to 50 units of houses in an estate, you would make good profit, good money out of that contract, right? So most developers would rather register a construction company as one of their subsidiaries in order to handle the construction process of their estate. So from houses to commercial buildings, including the infrastructural development, and the entire process of the estate project. So rather than giving this building contract out to other builders, right, a real estate developer would rather register another company as a subsidiary of his real estate company, right? Say a construction company. That construction company would be the company to handle the entire process of that estate development, from building of houses to building of commercial spaces in the estate to building the infrastructure and every single construction process within the estate. So using this method, right, the real estate developer would not just make money from the sales of land, right? But rather it would make money from, sales of land. It would make money from, construction, that is building of houses, and it would also make money from the infrastructural development. So you can see, that these are different ways real estate developers can make money. So the third way a real estate developer makes money is through third-party resale documentation process, right? So basically, it is when a subscriber wants to sell his property in your estate to another buyer, right? The developer will charge, what we call change of ownership fee, right? And it could be as high as 500,000, 700,000, and some company charge as high as 1 million naira. Let's take, for instance, you own, an estate that houses about 50 units of houses, or let's say 200 units of houses altogether, right? And there are people buying and selling properties in your estate, and you are the one who is in charge of facilitating the change of ownership. Let's say you have 5 buying and selling, that went on in your estate for a month. That could be around 5 million naira, right? So that way the real estate developer can use that 5 million naira for administrative for administrative things like paying of bills, paying of salary, and all of those stuff, right? So it doesn't need to start thinking, oh, where would I get salary to pay my staff members, or where will I get the salary to buy fuel or pay bills within the office space, right? So this is another way through which a real estate developer actually generates money or profit. So the fourth way is through capital appreciation. So real estate developers also can hold on to their properties after developing them, right? So you don't expect a real estate developer to continue to sell his land for the same amount which he started to sell after 1 year or 2 years. So the way it is being done is the fact that at every point of development within the estate, there should be, a price increase. So if I started selling my estate land for 10 million naira, the moment I begin to construct or bring in infrastructure, that property that is selling for 10 million naira should increase to maybe 13 million naira or 15 million naira. So it goes on and on and on and on until the property value goes up to, say, 20 million, 30 million, 50 million, as the case may be. So over time, the real estate developer, or over time, a real estate developer makes money through capital appreciation in his project. So the fifth way through which a real estate developer makes money is through estate and property management. You as a real estate developer, right, could manage the properties of your subscribers that is within your estate. There are some people or some clients who might not be within the city at that point in time, and they could beckon on your company to manage the property on their behalf. So also you as a real estate developer can make money through facility management, right? It is advisable for you as the real estate developer to manage your estate project for between 1 to 3 years after handing over to your subscribers, right? So that way you get to attend to any damages in the estate and all. So because you know exactly what you have put into the infrastructural system and process, and it will be very, very easy for you to attend to it when the need arises, right? So before the estate association comes with the idea of, oh, we want another facility management company or whatever, it's good that you manage your estate project for between 1 to 3 years. You can go as high as 5 years. So I advise you to include that in your clause, right? So have that as a clause in your documentation processes to your subscribers. So these are the 5 major ways through which you as a developer can make money or profit if you decide to be one today. So if you're already a developer, right, I want you to tell me down below in the comment section which of these points or which of these ways have you been using to generate profit or money for your company or for your business, right? I'll be reading your comments down in the comment section below. So by employing these diverse strategies, right, you as a real estate developer can effectively maximize your profits and sustain your business through various market conditions. You are well padded with all of these strategies. Well, I hope you found this video very insightful, and if you did, do what to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with your loved ones for them to know exactly the ways they can make money as real estate developers. And also to mention that if real estate development is what you want to go into, then my team and I here at Ideal Homes and Estate Developers Limited are just the best team to work with, right? We are so much experienced in this particular field. We would hold you by the hand, gradually until you achieve your real estate development goals. Do what to reach out to us right now, and we would be so glad to get you started immediately. So like I said earlier on, this is a full real estate investment course, right? So we have other videos after this particular video, and I encourage you to sit around and watch the next video. In our next video, we shall be talking about the 5 common challenges faced by real estate developers. It's not just to make money, right? But you need to know the challenges, the hiccups these guys face before making this profit we are talking about. So come with me as we move on to the next video.